In this video, I'll be quickly going over the Anker Prime 14-in-1 8K Thunderbolt docking station and taking it apart to get a look on the inside. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and click on notification bell so you'll be notified once I upload a new video. As always, there'll be links in the description. Alright, let's start off by unboxing it and see what we got. Inside we have a user guide, the power cable, as well as a Thunderbolt 5 cable. And here's the docking station itself. It feels very solid and looks nice. There's the Anker logo on top, and looking at the front, there's a power button, an audio port for headphones or microphones, 2 USB-C ports at 10 gigabits per second, with a total of 45 watts output between both, and a USB Type-A port at 10 gigabits per second. On the side, there's a microSD and a SD card reader. And looking at the back, there's an additional 2 USB Type-A ports at 10 gigabits per second each, a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, an HDMI 2.1 port, a Thunderbolt 5 upstream port, this would be the port which connects to the computer, 2 Thunderbolt 5 downstream ports at 120 gigabits per second, as well as a Display 2.1 port, and of course the power input or power jack. There's also an air vent port on this back left side. This one on the right side is just for accent or aesthetics. And here's a look at the bottom. There are 4 rubber stoppers or stands. There is also an air vent on this side. However, this one over here again is for accent or aesthetics. So we can see that this docking station comes well equipped and ready to handle your laptop or computer docking station needs. This docking station does support SSDs and 8K display output and also provides high refresh rates. It's got a built-in 250 watt power supply with its own cooling and can provide charging for your devices at up to 140 watts, depending on if your device supports it. So let's go ahead and take this apart and take a look at the inside. The top cover is glued on, so we need to start off by prying that off first. The glue is strong and it will take you some time prying it off. The cover on top is made of metal. There are 4 Phillips screws holding on the LED light assembly for the accent lighting. Here's a better look at that. The plastic light diffuser is also glued down, which will need to be pried off. There are 4 rubber inserts or covers which need to be removed. Four additional Phillips screws need to be removed. Here's a look at the inside of the housing or cover. This cable goes for the power button, which is on the front. And there are 2 Phillips screws which are holding that in place. So the fan is located on this side. And we can see the boards stacked on top of each other. We'll start off by removing the fan. There's 1 Phillips screw here which needs to be removed, in addition to 2 on the side. This Thunderbolt 5 docking station has an intelligent cooling system, which works efficiently and quietly to dissipate heat. The docking station detects increases in temperature, and with the help of the fan ensures to properly dissipate that heat. Now we'll remove the 4 Phillips screws which are holding down the top board. To remove this metal heat plate, the 3 Phillips screws underneath the board need to be removed. And here's a look at the metal heat plate. So looking at this top board, we can see some thermal paste on top of these chips to help transfer heat, the micro SD card reader on this side, the HDMI port, the Ethernet port, as well as the 2 USB Type-A ports. We can see the SD card reader soldered on the other side. Now the 4 standoff screws and 2 Phillips screws need to be removed. And this is the bottom plastic cover. The second board is soldered to the power supply on the bottom, so you would have to desolder these connections in order to separate those. And this metal heat plate is also held down with 3 Phillips screws from the bottom side of the board. There's additional thermal paste underneath this heat plate to transfer heat. So looking at this board, we see the display port, the Thunderbolt 5 ports, the audio port, the 2 USB-C ports, and USB-A port. Here's a closer look at the board. And finally, here's the power supply. With the GAN power supply and 140 watt high-speed charging capabilities, it definitely packs a punch. Now it's time to put it back together. Once everything's back in place, glue the top cover back on and you're done. So if you're looking for a powerful and well-built docking station, I recommend you check out this 14-in-1 Anker Prime docking station. I'll place links in the description and I'll see you in the next video.